Breaking overnight, President Trump announcing a 2-week ceasefire deal with Iran to negotiate the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. This comes after he posted yesterday that a whole civilization would die if a deal wasn't made. The president says the agreement is dependent upon Iran reopening the strait. Iran's Supreme National Security Council says negotiations will begin with the United States Friday in Pakistan's capital. The office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says it supports the pause on the strikes as long as Iran opens the straits and stops all attacks on the U.S., Israel, and countries in that region. We'll have more on this ceasefire deal coming up later this morning.
New this morning, the Chatham County Sheriff is calling out a man he says is the area's most wanted fugitive, and he did it in a fiery Facebook Live video. Investigators say Michon Richardson is wanted by Savannah police for a string of burglaries and is also facing federal charges from the ATF. The sheriff says Richardson was running from deputies earlier this month in the Westlake Apartments area. While he was hiding in a car, deputies searching the parking lot say they found pounds of drugs in the back seat of a different car. Coleman says Richardson was able to get away from deputies by wearing a disguise.
He wore a disguise, y'all. Let me show you how he was dressed. Give me 1 second. Y'all ready for this? This is how Michon got away from us, y'all. This is how the street OG got away from us. This is what he was wearing to get away from us in Westlake. He had a wig on, shades, and a hat. This is Michon. Michon, you got to know I'm going to get you. Dressed like this, I'm still going to get you. You can't get away from it.
Coleman says he'll continue to pursue Richardson until he is arrested.
New developments now. Safe haven laws in Georgia give parents a chance to anonymously surrender custody of their newborn to a first responder. A newly passed bill is going to bring even more flexibility to current rules. The measure currently requires parents to hand newborns directly to a medical professional, firefighter, or police officer, though they can remain anonymous. House Bill 350 would extend the limit from 30 to 45 days and allow baby safe haven boxes at hospitals, fire stations, and police stations where an infant can be placed safely and staff alerted.
Having the ability to do this anonymously and knowing that that is going to trigger a bunch of safety alarms in the background and that your baby is going to be quickly and well cared for really sort of sets that apart from other things.
This bill still needs to be signed by the governor. If it does become law, the boxes would cost stations and hospitals a minimum of $16,000.
6:03 this morning. As you look live there downtown, there's Ellis Square. You see Alyssa Carsley's here this morning with your weather on the 3s. Alyssa, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ben. We're starting off the day with temperatures in the 40s and 50s, like 48 degrees currently in Sylvania to 54 degrees here in Savannah. We're still tracking that northeasterly wind. Overall, our conditions today, comparing it to the last couple of days, really haven't changed too much. We are looking at a little bit more of a breeze and, of course, a little bit more sunshine throughout our Wednesday. So a mixture of sunshine and clouds. So even with the extra boost of sunshine, our high temperatures today remain right below average in the 60s to the lower 70s. Now that stalled front is still sitting to our south, keeping that moisture mainly along the east coast. That's going to allow for a low chance of rain today and tomorrow, of a stray rain shower at the most. Otherwise, our main focus is going to be on the cooler temperatures today and of course that breezy wind. Those wind gusts are already up to 25 to 30 miles per hour across the coastline. We'll continue to see that throughout the rest of our Wednesday with our highs staying below average in the 60s to low 70s. So coming up in just around 10 minutes, we'll talk about this warming trend into our weekend with the sunshine returning on full blast.
Thank you, Alyssa. Happening today has been a growing conversation across the country, across Georgia, and now here in the Coastal Empire.
Data centers power everything from your favorite apps to AI, but they're also raising big questions about energy, water, and growth. With projects proposed closer to Savannah, residents are now taking a closer look at what it means for the community.
WSAV's Genevieve Lund is live this morning in the newsroom with more. Good morning, Genevieve.
Good morning. Georgia is now home to nearly 200 data centers, and now nearly 100 are also either planned or under construction. Now, this is a complex issue, and it's all set to be discussed in one of the largest scale data center town halls that Savannah has seen. Now, data centers are essentially warehouses filled with computers that store, process, and distribute the data behind websites, apps, and cloud services. In Georgia, the industry is booming, ranking 5th in the nation. And while most are clustered around Metro Atlanta, proposals are moving closer to Savannah, including in Port Wentworth and Pooler. Now, supporters say that these projects bring investment and construction jobs, but long-term employment is often limited. Opponents point to concerns about heavy electricity use, strain on the power grid, and millions of gallons of water needed for cooling systems, along with the possibility of higher utility bills.
I think people should care because I think whether you live next to a data center or not, it will affect you. And I think what I would love for people to come out today is just have a better understanding of like, how could we build data centers better? How could we build them smarter?
Now, today's town hall is hosted by Savannah Indivisible, and they say that they're expecting around 250 to 300 people showing up, along with local officials and industry experts. And it will all start at 6 p.m. inside the Otis Johnson Cultural Arts Center. With no major statewide regulations passed this past legislative session, it's now up to local governments and residents to play a key decider if, when, and how these projects are passed. Reporting here in the newsroom, Genevieve Lund, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Thank you, Genevieve. A key vote on the future of the Bryan County Airport Authority is now on hold after Richmond Hill city leaders delayed the vote. The Airport Authority, created in 2025 to plan a proposed non-commercial airport, faced delays after county commissioners suspended funding last December. Now the most recent vote was postponed when Mayor Pro Tem Cindy Hatala cited new information following discussions with state and city officials. The council will review the information at a future workshop, with a vote now expected on Tuesday, May 5th.
Meanwhile, in Statesboro, the city continues to deal with an affordable housing shortage, and leaders are taking steps to fix that by restoring historic properties. The city has approved more than $70,000 in tax allocation district funds to be used across 10 cottages off of Lafayette Street. The money will be used to replace roofs and upgrade HVAC units. The City of Statesboro Director of Planning and Development, Justin Williams, says the property owner plans to make cottages affordable and will look to older generations as the tenants.
Also in Statesboro, the governing body has voted against implementing a fire service fee in its upcoming annual budget. The fee proposed in February would have charged property owners per square foot to cover a $4 million fire department budget shortfall. Officials were hesitant to move forward due to legal challenges faced by other governments after enacting one. The city will continue discussing funding options until presenting a budget to council in May. According to the Alzheimer's Association, more than 188,000 people in Georgia 65 and older are living with Alzheimer's or related dementias, with more than 374,000 friends and loved ones providing unpaid care for those living with the disease. That's why events like Dancing Stars of Coastal Georgia are so important. This Friday, April 10th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. at the Savannah Convention Center, the months-long Labor of Love will continue to raise money for resources, support, and research. Unmask the Night is the new theme, and for the first time, the gala will be a masquerade fundraiser. I'll be there along with WSAV's Ben Singer to MC the event. Tables are selling fast, but a few are still available. For more information on how you can attend or support the stars, visit our website at WSAV.com.
And if you haven't gotten your ticket just yet for the St. Jude Dream Home, they are going rather quickly right now. Don't forget, time is running out on your eligibility for the next bonus prize from the Dream Day Foundation. It's a $10,000 year supply of groceries. So if you get that ticket right now, you can win that prize and the next two, a $5,000 Visa gift card and Savannah Bananas tickets. Of course, you are also eligible to win the home. The house is being built right now by Landmark 24 Homes in the Oakwood at New Hampstead development. It's a great little part of town. You can get a ticket by scanning the QR code or by going to WSAV.com/dreamhome. All the money we raise goes right back to St. Jude to make sure that no family ever receives a bill when they visit the hospital.